is Rhonda. Welcome back to my channel. If you like at all what you see, please hit that subscribe button down there. Today, as promised, if I don't even have it ready, goodness gracious, I'm kind of like bleh today. I am going to be doing a review of the Marc Jacobs Remarcable Foundation. I got this from Sephora just a couple days, well actually, was that yesterday? The day before. I don't know, when you work night shifts, your days all kind of blend together, or half the time I don't even know what day it is. But I got it in the mail a day or two ago, and I'm going to actually review it today. So, this is the package that it comes in. And when you open it up, it's in a little glass bottle like this. I think it's glass. Maybe it's plastic. I don't know. And then you just pop off the top, and you unscrew this, and it's got a little applicator thing. So that's what it is. It also comes with, I love it, instructions in English and then in a whole slew of other languages. So no excuses not to know how to put this stuff on. Now, I actually looked up a little bit of the information for it. It has 43% biometric pigments. That sounds like something out of the Terminator 2 movie, you know. They're going to come and get you with biometric pigments. Whatever. It's got the lightest possible formula that's 10 times thinner than average foundation. So apparently it's got very good coverage, but it doesn't go on all thick and gloppy. We will see. It comes in 22 shades. It sells for $55 for 0.75 ounces. So it is just a little bit less than your average foundation. But if it's super full coverage, which is what it says it is, maybe you don't need to use quite so much. So I'm going to get my stuff ready, and then you can watch me put it on. So just hold on just a second. I'm back. So I'm going to be priming my face with the Urban Decay Pore Perfecting Primer. Boy, say that 3 times real fast. I am going to put it all over, or at least in my T-zone. I'm not going to split up sides. I know some reviewers do, but I don't really feel like it today. Okay. There we go. All right. So I'm going to give this a little shake. This side of my face, I'm going to use a damp beauty blender. This side of my face, I'm just going to buff it in with a brush here, and we'll see which side I like best. So I'm going to kind of see if I can turn my camera just a little bit. So I have a little bit of mirror here. I'm just going to dot on. Ooh, got that first dot a little bit too thick. I'll just dot that side of my face first. Gosh dang, I should have put a little more on my beauty blender. Dot just a little bit more. I'm just going to put it right on my beauty blender. We'll see how well it covers. Not too bad. Blend it down here a little bit. It actually is covering right in here. I just had my mustache waxed yesterday, and it's actually covering very well right in through there, because it's only been, it's not been 24 hours yet. It's been about 18 hours, and I always stay really red and kind of, you know, polka dotty there for a little while. Okay, that's that side of the face. Let me dot a couple over here and get to blending here. I have just a little bit more light, excuse me. It might make it a little bit too bright. I think I like the Beauty Blender side just a little bit more. I'm going to put just a little more on. I think it presses it into the skin a little more. The side with the brush seems like it's just kind of moving around on the skin just a little bit. I'm just going to take my beauty blender and kind of pat it all in. I love the way this is covering my nose. You know, I've had that issue with my nose. Oh my gosh, this stuff is covering my nose. The color is pretty good for me, especially when I'm going to be losing a little hint, you know, any hint of color I have. It covers my broken capillaries great. Like I said, it almost covers completely the little red dots that I get from when I get my mustache wax. No laughs, young ladies. It'll happen to you too. Fix my hair. I like the way this covers. I didn't have to use a whole lot, but it doesn't make me look all, you know, all done up. That's what I really hate about some full coverage. I'm going to move it back here. Some full coverage foundations is that it makes you look all gloppy and yucky, and I don't like that. And readjusting my mirror so I can see. So yeah, I'm gonna go put the rest of my face on. Then you can see what it looks like, because I am gonna set this with a powder. I like to do like a little bit of a mini bake, you know, just kind of like on my nose and on my chin. It does, for me, kind of help with some of the oiliness, because I get a little bit oily in my nose especially. And I really like the way this looks. We'll see, this might be the first thing, the best thing to the Holy Grail that I have found. We'll see. I'll give it a try. So I'm going to go put the rest of my makeup on. Full face of makeup is done. I'm not exactly sure what time it is. It's between 10 and 10:30 in the morning. I left my Blaze out there charging, and I forgot to bring my phone in here. So I'm just a little, I'm not sure what time it is. But anyway, it is between 10 and 10:30. I'm going to kind of get in here a little bit. I love the way this is looking. Oh my gosh. I am so impressed. Oh my gosh, I forgot to put on highlighter. Well, I'm going to have to go put on some highlighter, because highlighter is life, don't you know? I am wearing my new Urban Decay palette that I just got. Got a Lorac blush. NYX Buttercream lipstick. I'll post a picture of what I used for my face on Instagram. I'm going to put some highlighter on, because highlighter is life. And I will do a checkup sometime in the middle of the day, like while we're stopped getting gas or something. Going up to Des Moines, going to do a little shopping, mainly getting groceries and blah, 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 blah. And when I come back, I will do another check-in, and hopefully we'll see how this wears. So, so far so good. I am really liking this Marc Jacobs Remarcable Foundation. I'm really liking it. So, check in later. Just a quick check-in. It's been about 4 hours. I'm kind of leaning over because it's like really sunny out there. It's crazy weather for this late in October here in southern Iowa. It's like 75 degrees outside. So, yeah. Anyway, my makeup is holding up great. You can kind of see what it looks like in the sun. Yeah, I am very impressed so far. Granted, it's only been 4 hours. We'll have to see what it looks like after a few more hours, but so far, I'm really impressed. I haven't even had to remotely even think about touching anything up, which is good because I switched a few things out into a very small purse, and I forgot to bring my oil blotting sheets and my powder, so good thing I don't need to touch up my nose for the oil, but yeah, I am super impressed with this so far. I can't wait to see what it looks like after about 6-7 hours, and then again closer to the end of the day. So far so good. I'll check in with you later. Okay, I'm back. It's now been about 6.5 hours or so. I'm probably not going to do another check-in. Excuse me, got an itch, because, well, I've got stuff to do, and I want to get a workout in, and then I want to play my new Skyrim game. Because, you know, hey, that is more important. So, I got a new mirror so I can kind of sit up here and check out my makeup. After another hour or two, I noticed it was starting to get a little clumpy, kind of like right in through here. And just, it looked a little clumpy right in through here, but in the foundation's defense, I think I put too much on. Oh, excuse me. tacos. Ugh. That it kind of is very highly pigmented, so you're not supposed to use a whole bunch. In fact, the other bloggers that I have seen have you literally like put a couple drops on like one side of the face and a couple drops on the other, and I put like 3 or 4 and I kind of blended it in. I just think I got a little bit too much. I am going to wear this again another day. I'm going to try a different brush. I'm going to try my fake artist brush. Someday I might actually have to splurge on the real one. And then I'm going to try a different beauty blender and try less of this foundation. But from a distance, I think this looks fan-freaking-tastic after 6 hours. I did pick up, because we had to go to Walmart to pick up dog food because I don't want to piss off my dogs. And I did pick up some e.l.f. oil blotting sheets. And, boy, my camera's a little bit cockeyed. There we go. And I'm shooting in a different location, and I kind of like this. Anyway, I picked up some e.l.f. blotting sheets, and I was almost out of my Fit Me powder, translucent powder that I like, so I got another one of them. And I just kind of blotted the oil off my nose because there are literally some days I think I could probably change my oil with the oil on my nose. And just put a tap of powder on my nose, and oh my gosh, it just brought my foundation back to life. I did notice kind of like right here, right there, it looks like it could settle there just a little bit. On my forehead lines though, amazeballs. I am so happy. Yeah, it's just a little clumpy-ish right here, but like I said, I kind of put a lot on, and I'm really thinking I just put too much on. I am just kind of like, I don't know if you can see this eye makeup, but yeah, this Urban Decay, Urban Decay Electric, I am digging it. Anyway, back to the foundation. I'm really liking this Marc Jacobs foundation. I keep looking at myself in the mirror. What can I say? It is a thumbs up, way up for me. Holy Grail, quite possibly, could be. I'm kind of going to narrow it down to about 5 or 6 that are kind of Holy Grail contenders, and then I'll have kind of like the Holy Grail Battle Royale or something, or maybe my husband and I watch too much WWE. Could be, I don't know. So this is definitely towards the top of my contenders. The color match was spot on. I don't think it oxidized hardly at all. If it did, it was less than half a shade. It blended beautifully. I think if I use just a little bit less, I will get just perfect results, exactly how I want it to look. Like I said, it just a little, my nose was extremely oily today. It was very, very warm today, and I sweat like a Russian racehorse, so I get in a warm car, I'm starting to sweat. I had to stop at the mall for a while. I went into one store, and it is like ghastly hot in there, and literally I'm like fanning myself with a video game that I'm buying because it is just that hot. So you know, I know some people, they live in Florida, they live in southern Texas where it's really super hot, super humid. I get it, but I also am a super, super sweaty person to where it's literally dripping off my face. So I have yet found foundation that will survive sweat dripping off my face. Hence why I'm going to go do one more errand, and then I'm going to go do, hopefully, maybe a little hint of a workout. I might wait and do that later. But yeah, if you have at all thought of Marc Jacobs Remarcable foundation, I would say go for it. I highly recommend it. It is very, very good. So yeah, thumbs up for me. Marc Jacobs, way to go. It actually kind of makes me want to try out a few more Marc Jacobs products, even though in many aspects I do kind of think they're a little bit overpriced. But if it's as good as this foundation seems to be after 6.5 hours, it might be worth it. So thumbs up, Marc Jacobs. So with that, I'm going to leave you. I might do another video tomorrow. I'm not sure. I might just write in my written blog, which I've got a link to in my page. If you like my channel, hit that subscribe button. It's down there. Down there. Yeah, down there. Getting my left and my right confused. Anyway, that's all I have. So peace, love, and take care of yourself. That's the nurse's order. Bye-bye.